All right, everybody. This is Damien at Oceanside Corvettes in Newport, Oregon. Today is my first video for my YouTube channel, and it's about the Mighty Mouse catch can. So I've had my Corvette for about a year and a half now, and I put the Mighty Mouse catch can on it a year ago. And couple of things about that. So the day I got it, I took it out of the box and I pulled the red cap off one of the inlet outlet nipples and was all excited about it. Got home, installed it, and then was like, well, did I put the hoses in the right places? So second guessed myself a couple of months. Then I swapped it over and swapped it back and swapped it over. I look at the directions. The directions that came with it are pretty vague. So I found a video that really helped and explained it. Today, I took it all apart to clean it, and it's pretty wild what was in the bottom of that catch can. So I'm going to show you that. And also, in another video, when I'm putting it all back together, I'll show you which way the hoses route, because that was the most confusing part. Was which way the hoses actually route. Confusing for me, maybe not for you, but I'm sure there's somebody else out there that it was that way. So I'm gonna clear that up for you today. But let me show you a couple of pieces that come out of it and the oil and water that came out of this thing. Now here's a cup, and this thing has 6 ounces of oil and water. That's a year that it's been in there since I've checked it. Now, when I open the little valve at the bottom of the hose that they supply, about 3 ounces of water came out, and then the oil drained out. So that's been sitting. That's been sitting since last night when I took it off and drained it. So there you go. Catch cans do work. No, there's no more disputing that. They do work. And anybody who tells you they don't, that's got to go somewhere. 3 ounces of that oil is going back into your engine, on your valves, on your bricks and your supercharger, behind your throttle body plate. It's going everywhere inside that it shouldn't be. Catch cans do work, people. So the other thing is, I'll show you. I took it all apart. Little deal here. There's stainless steel. I don't know what you want to call it. Old school days with the scrubbers, we call it a Brillo pad. I don't know what else you want to call it. This is the inlet side. So that's the inlet. That comes off your PVC vent on your valley pan on your engine. That comes out. It comes out of there, goes into that side with the Brillo pad. All right, people. Then, as it comes out, after it's been filtered, it comes out either this side, or you can switch it around. Either way, they give you options. Comes out this side and goes into the port on your throttle, right behind your throttle body on your intake. So there's the confusion on which way these things route. Comes from your PVC and your valley pan into the little deal there, that side. You can see that on the canister. When it's inside the canister, you can see it. It'll have that little Brillo pad side there. And then on the opposite side, it'll have the aluminum machine face side there. That side goes to the intake port. That side comes out and goes to your valley pan PVC port. There's the confusion. It's cleared up. All right. This piece here sits in top of here. Now, if you look in there, I don't want to pour. Okay, I already poured it out. There's just nastiness in there. in the bottom. So I'm going to clean that out today. All right. So this goes in there. This screws in to the top of it. Now, one thing I did learn is when you're putting this in there, you want to push down on it with your hand, line these up on the holes, push down on it with your hand, and then stick your finger in the hole and hold this down when you're tightening this down. Otherwise, it puts pressure on it and it doesn't want to tighten down. So hold that little aluminum piece there down with your finger, tighten this down, you're good to go. The breather goes on top of that piece there, just snaps on there. This here goes inside the tank, pushes down inside the tank, and that's part of your filter system in there. And then these are the two little nipples that they supply you. There's the hose, and at the bottom of that hose, oh no, okay, is the little Petcock. Now this is pretty cool because it goes down, routes down down by the radiator Petcock, and then you can get it when you're changing your oil and drain it right there. It just sits right there. Use a couple of zip ties. They supply you a little hose clamp mount. I didn't use that, but it makes it pretty cool. You can get to it and change your oil and change that out to drain the deal. Now, normally I don't think you would have to clean this, but it's so nasty inside that I want to clean it and make sure everything is working properly. You might as well. So a little bit about the car. 2015 7-speed Z51 stock LT1. And what my plans are, I've purchased Texas Speed long tube headers, catless X pipe, Solar Performance 91 millimeter throttle body, I think it is, ported throttle body. I've got the LT4 supercharger out of a 2016 Z06. What else? AFE cold air intake system on it. I've already done the muffler mod on the stock mufflers, so gives you a little bit more sound and keep your MPP and all that kind of stuff. And I like the tips on the factory exhaust. What else have I done to it? Not much. I hated those ugly covers and all that stuff, so I took care of that as soon as I got it. That was the first thing I did, was to get rid of the black and faded red lettering and all that. Painted it white and carbon flash. Then I got the AFE cold air intake as a gift as soon as I got the car. Installed that. Then I installed the catch can. What else? Oh yeah, the MGW short throw shifter. That was the next thing. I don't know if you can see it through the window, probably not, but I did the red paddles on it. I didn't like the black ones in there. I thought it would match the red interior better, so I did the red paddles. And that's pretty much for what I've done to the car. Other than that, Granatelli plug wires. Having a problem with the plug wires on this car. Right after I got it, check engine light, started running rough, all the check differential, all the craziness that goes on with this car. If any little thing is wrong with it, every light on the dash comes on that has nothing to do with that problem. And it was the number 6 plug was bad, so they replaced the number 6 plug and wire. Drove it a year just recently here, started doing it again, but this time check engine light didn't come on. but it would just run rough. When I gave it throttle, it would sputter and spit. Took it to the dealership. It was a number 6 wire. The wire this time wasn't on all the way. So it went a whole year without acting up, and then suddenly it was just enough, and the wire wasn't pushed on all the way. So I just said, forget it. I got rid of those wires, bought the Granatelli wires. They're going to look better anyway with the headers on there. And so that's that. Then also, I bought the quick jack system, the 5000. That's going to help out with the exhaust install, and because I plan on doing that myself as well. What else? I think that's it for right now. I plan on videotaping the whole thing, the whole conversion from the exhaust to the LT4 swap, and try to do the best I can. I'm new at this. This is my first video. And buddy Gerald up in Tacoma, Washington, he told me, you got to videotape this. You got to videotape it, all of it. So I'm going to do the best I can. And yeah. Oh, I've done some carbon fiber repair. I had a little boo-boo coming out of the store and cracked my front splitter and repaired that. I got some information and video on that for you. What carbon fiber resin to buy and what not to buy. Some other useful information on the body control module, BCM, and LED lights, the side marker lights. I had one side of my lights go out. Couldn't figure out what it was. It was these Amazon LED side marker lights that I bought for cheap. And it had a small drop of water in one of the lights, and it shorted out the body control module. People, don't buy the cheap knockoff LED lights. Go to Oracle. I don't know who else sells them besides Oracle, but pay the money, or otherwise you're going to pay it one way or the other in the end with a trip to the dealership, and $1,000 later, a little over $1,000 later, body control module because of a cheap LED light bought off Amazon. That was a lesson learned. What else did happen here? There was something else I was going to tell you about it. I can't, yeah. All right, so that's my plans, to keep you guys informed. Hopefully it's informational. That's my purpose. Just let you know what I go through, what it changed, what I added, what I didn't, how I did it, what gave me fits, what didn't, what I learned off of watching YouTube, other videos. Hopefully this is informational to you and you can use it. It helps you. Feel free to reach out. I'm on Facebook, Oceanside Corvettes. I'm on Instagram, Oceanside Corvettes. Look me up. Give me some likes. Check out what I've already put on there. And till next time, I'll be installing this catch can. Actually, I'll try to videotape putting it back together. All this videotaping stuff. I'll try to videotape that too and post that video as well. Alrighty? Thanks for watching. Once again, hit the like button. Do the bell notification. And look out for the next video. This is Damien, Oceanside Corvettes, Newport, Oregon. Peace.